Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second annual international conference, ATMM Audio Technologies for Music and Media. My name is Ufuk Önen. I'm a member of the ATMM Steering Committee. And on behalf of the committee, I would like to thank you for joining us today. It means a lot to us. ATMM is the first conference in Turkey dedicated to audio for both music and media. Last year, I think we did a pretty good start. ATMM 2012 brought together academics, students, and also the professionals, not only from various cities in Turkey, but from other countries as well. And we got very positive feedback for ATMM 2012, and when we got that feedback, we decided to continue doing this. So we worked really hard for this year's ATMM, and now we have a tightly packed program with a wider range of topics. On behalf of the steering committee, I would like to express my gratitude to our sponsors. ATMM would not have been possible without their support. Before I leave the microphone to Teoman, my fellow steering committee member, I would like to thank Bilkent University. I'm truly happy and honored to be a member of Bilkent community. Bilkent lets me to keep an open mind. It encourages me to try new things and supports my projects. So I think I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really lucky to be here. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, this is Teoman Pasinoğlu. Dear Professor Abdullah Atalar, Mr. Lenny Moore, Mr. Stephen Harwood, Mrs. Liz Tosh, and our guests from Germany, Holland, Greece and Bulgaria, we would like to welcome you to ATMM 2013, which is the second round of the ATMM series. As you know, we held the first one last year successfully. This year we tried our best to raise the bar a little bit compared to last year. I think we could achieve that goal, really. When I was a teenager during 80s, my biggest dream was to be a keyboard player in the Eurovision Song Contest. That never did happen, but over the years I became a part of the audio business in Turkey. I am a full-time electronics engineer working in defense industry, space systems, as well as the audio systems. So this is a valuable thing for me, actually. We would like to thank our sponsors, American Embassy, SAE, and all the other private companies, as you see in the scene. I wish you a productive and beneficial conference during this two-day program. It will be a really tight program, as Ufuk said. There will be 3 sessions running in parallel. Whichever you want, you may be interested in, you may join that part actually. Now I would like to invite our rector, Professor Dr. Abdullah Atalar, for an opening speech. Then we will continue our program. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm not going to give a speech. So you'll be happy with the audio the technologies. We will be happy to hear this interesting concept. As you might know, I'm an electronic engineer, and in the high school, the first thing I built was an audio amplifier, and then went on to a shortwave radio and this sort of thing. But those days are over now. We are more now into internet, and Bilkent University was first in many things, in high technologies. For example, the first PC lab of Turkey was founded at Bilkent University. In 1986, when PCs were just barely around, other universities were buying, mainframe computers. We decided that PC is the thing to go. So we bought the first PCs for the labs, and we decided teaching computer programming through PCs. And that's a funny story, because in 1986, there were 3 PC resellers in Ankara. And they were selling like 5 to 6 computers per year, each. So when we decided to buy 60 computers, their eyes were blown. And those computers at the time were PCs with 640 kilobytes of memory. 640 kilobytes, and with a 20 megabyte of disk, and 20 megabyte, not gigabyte, megabyte of disk, and it has a 5.25-inch floppy disk drive. Those computers we used a lot. And again, in the first email of Turkey arrived Bilkent, 1987 January. That's before internet was widespread. That was the time. At the time, BitNet was a protocol used by IBM, and it was connected to Ege University in Izmir, and Ege was connected to Anadolu University in Eskişehir. Then it was connected to Orta Teknik University, Middle East Technical University in Ankara. Then it was connected to us. These were the first 4 universities connected to BitNet. Each, as a faculty member, I received a 1-page description of how emails can be sent. But I didn't have any email account to send to. So I wrote a snail mail, regular mail, to my friends in the US so that I can learn their email addresses. But I wasn't the first to send email. At that week, a new faculty member arrived from Buffalo, and he to my department, and he asked me whether we had email. I said yes. And so we walked to the room where there was one email connection to it was just one terminal. And today everybody is receiving hundreds of mostly junk mail. But those days, receiving the first mail was from actually the wife of my faculty member to Ankara, was the first in Turkey. I think this conference will prove very interesting. And I thank the organizers. I also thank the sponsors, which I can't read, but we thank you all. Especially, we'd like to thank the conference attendees, to all of you, for coming here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Mr. Lenny Moore, our keynote speaker.